off to Jonathan Taylor. Throws hole. He's at the 30. He's going to go. 10, 5, touchdown. Jonathan Taylor made a man miss the line of scrimmage and then runs it into Pater. A one-handed INT. Are you kidding me? Kenny Moore.
What a play by Nyheim Hines. What's going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another Bring the Juice Colts podcast live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this hot and sunny Tuesday afternoon. Thank you guys for joining us. And today we're going to talk a little bit about some big news that's coming out of the Indianapolis Colts organization. A couple things we'll talk about: the training camp schedule that was released. And also, we're going to be talking about the simple fact. And Cody, the Colts just got authorization to now have 100% stadium capacity. They are now the last team in the NFL to be granted access to do that. So all teams in the NFL are going to have full stadiums come this year for NFL games. How exciting is that, dude?
Oh, hallelujah, man. It's about time. We have waited far too long for this. Last season was so weird with limited stadium capacity. Went to that Bengals game last year with Andrew and a couple other friends, and man, it was weird. It was very weird. So going down there, man, especially the game that we're going to, the primetime game, I'm so excited to see Lucas Oil Stadium rocking, man. It's going to be a fun time, and it's about dang time, man.
Oh my gosh. Colts Nation, I got one special announcement. I got one thing I need all of you to make sure you do. I need y'all to make sure you're bringing the juice this year, okay? Sir. We finally have 100%. We need to bring it, okay? Especially when TY comes out of the tunnel. Everyone knows that.
Yes.
But, yeah, I mean, 100%. Everybody's going to be allowed to go this year. It's great. I mean, yeah, like you said, last year was really weird, only having, about 20% of the stadium filled at times. So, it really sucked that, we couldn't fill it up. And my brother went to a game and he said that, it was still pretty loud in there in the fans that they did have in the stadium. I can only imagine, now having a near full capacity now. And I'm sure, a lot of Colts fans are going to be eager to want to get out and go to the games now that they actually have the opportunity to do so.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait for the Thursday night football game when you and I go and, being able to see that atmosphere together. Oh my gosh, that's going to be amazing.
Yes, I know. I cannot wait, man. I mean, there was an issue. People were like, is Lucas Oil Stadium loud enough? I don't think, folks, that's going to be an issue anymore.
No, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think everybody's going to be unnecessarily loud this year, and I'm all for it.
Good.
Let's take a look at a few comments here, and then we'll go into some training camp stuff. Yeah. Inside the Horseshoe Podcast. Can't wait for training camp. What's up, man? Niski Cap, 100%, baby. Hey, how you doing, Niski Cap? Tino Nano 505. What's up, fam? How you doing? My boy Jashawn, Colts family in the building. What's up, Jashawn? How you doing? Battle for the backup pick, big position battle. And Austin Cooper. Anybody know how to get tickets? I'm wanting to take my son. Well, there's a couple different places you could look. I mean, there's a couple different.
I think they're on sale now. I'm pretty sure you just go to Colts.com.
Oh, I think we lost Cody. Cody, I think, logged himself out. What the heck, man? I think he accidentally backed himself out of the stream. Oh, that's funny. Here he comes.
So that was weird. I just accidentally hit the exit button. That was really embarrassing.
You got your camera,
and it went
the right way. You got the wrong camera.
This is fun. I haven't had an issue like this in a while.
My man's hit the wrong button. That's okay, guys. I have that happen to me sometimes.
We've all been there.
But Austin, yeah. I mean, there's a couple different places now. I mean, you can get them. You can go to Colts.com. They should have tickets on the website now. And now that everything is 100%, there's a lot of different places you can do You can do SeatGeek. You can do Ticketmaster. You can do Flash Seats. You know, there's a lot of different places to look it up. If you just search Colts tickets on Google, you'll probably get about a dozen different places you can buy Colts tickets. Some of them for relatively cheap too. You could probably get, you know, some, I'll honestly say some nosebleed seats up there at the top, you know, probably for $100 or less per ticket. You know, I usually get a couple of those whenever I get the chance, but yeah, I mean, there's a bunch more there. So you shouldn't have an issue of finding them there. Trevor Hauer's in the building. Lucas Oil's going to be rocking. Dude, you freaking know it. I want to lose the ability to hear after the first game. Everyone has to go nuts opening day. Dude, you know I will be. I'll be losing my mind in that stadium, man. I will be losing my mind. Van Albright, I paid $300 for the Seahawks versus Colts. Hey, there you go. Hey, get it. StubHub, SeatGeek, Ticketmaster, Colts.com are decent places to buy tickets. There you go. There you go. He says, Austin says, I already have tickets for the Jets game. There you go. That's exactly it. Cody and I are both going to that one because it's a night game. Cody doesn't have to work. And, you know, we can actually, you know, enjoy ourselves. So, oh, man. Trevor says, I'm trying to go to the Tampa Bay or New England game. Oh, man. I know you're going to the New England game, right?
Yeah, that's the hope, at least. We'll see. But, yeah, I think so.
Well, I was gonna say, I think it's the Saturday night game. Hopefully, they don't flex it, and then you should be able to watch. And then you should be able to go.
It's a Saturday night game.
Yeah, it's a Saturday night game.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Saturday night. They said it has the option to be flexed, but they might. I doubt that they'll move it. So
yeah,
first time with season tickets, super pumped. Hey, that's awesome. Awesome. Looking forward to getting into training camp. Yeah, I mean, we might as well start talking about that a little bit now. We can circle back to the 100% thing. But, yeah, I mean, Cody, you want to kind of start us off with the training camp news?
Yeah, so the Colts released their schedule for training camp. Looks like there's going to be certain days that are open to the fans. A lot in August, a few dates there in late July. So July 28th will be the first official day of training camp. There'll be some morning practices. It looks like it'll be 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Will be Colt City, and then 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. will be practice. Now, I don't think they're doing autographs this year. That's one thing that they're not allowing. But other than that, everything else should be open. Fans aren't required to have any be vaccinated or anything like that, or have to wear a mask, even though it's recommended. So I know that'll be good for some people. So overall, man, it should be a lot of fun for Colts fans this year, especially after having a year off and having to do a lot of stuff virtual. I'm sure a lot of fans will be out there. And, when I went the one time in 2019, I mean, it was so much fun. And so, we're going to try to go and be a part of the media. So if we see you down there, we'd love to connect with you. We're going to be probably roaming the sidelines, talking to players, all that kind of stuff afterwards. Hopefully I have a friend, and hopefully he can help us grab some footage from training camp, some real professional footage that we can post as well. So, man, it's going to be a lot of fun down in training camp this year.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, I was so jealous of you when you went in 2019. I only wished that I could have went and did that. But yeah, like we said last year, we couldn't do it, unfortunately. Anyone that's been on the channel for long enough, you saw that we had a couple of virtual interviews with Coach Reich and with GM Chris Ballard. I had a chance to do that and ask them some questions and everything like that. But, that was really all that we had the chance to do with everything going on. So thankfully now that, COVID's not as big of an issue anymore, we have the chance to go out there. Media's got a chance to go around and be around the players and, with some slight limitations, I'm sure. But nevertheless, I mean, yeah, I can't wait to get out there. It'll be my first training camp. So I can't wait to get the chance to do that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, it's an experience, honestly, unrivaled by anything else I've been able to do. Just being able to be up and close with the players, and obviously with COVID, there might be a little bit more restriction there. I'm not 100% sure how that stands with the media and everything like that, but just still, I remember in 2019, just being literally like 5 feet away from guys like T.Y. Hilton, Darius Leonard, to just name a few. Like, it is, from a fan's perspective, one of the more surreal things that you're able to do. And then be able to talk with these guys and just realize, oh, these are normal guys. It's super cool and super awesome from an experience standpoint, and just a little bit of your fandom kind of geeks out a little bit, and you have to hold that in check, but be very professional and all that kind of stuff. It's always a very good time. So whoever's going down there, we'll let you know a little bit more when we finalize some of our dates. I know, Derek, we've been talking a little bit about a few different dates that would work. I know for me, I'm off on Fridays and Saturdays, so I'm definitely going to try to get down as much as I can. I know your schedule's a little bit different, so there'll be certain days, I'm sure, where both of us will be down there. Certain days where I'll just be down there. But regardless, it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's probably my favorite thing. I mean, obviously the season, but like from a interactive standpoint, it's probably one of my favorite things that we're able to do.
Yeah, totally. It's going to be 100% capacity as well for training camp. So they're expected to have the full crowd, and, seeing how much Colts Nation loves the training camp attendance, I'm sure that there will be a bunch of you out there for training camp, and to see everybody, even with some limitations, I'm sure it'll be a fun time, being out there interacting. Have no idea if Giovanni's going to be out there for training camp or not. I think he said he was going to the Eagles training camp, so I don't know if he's going to actually get out for Carson Wentz in the Colts training camp at some point. But that would be very interesting to see. But nevertheless, I can't wait to potentially talk to some of these guys. Meet some of the other Colts content creators. I mean, I met Cody a couple times before, but we talk with a lot of these guys over, social media and Zoom calls and StreamYard, obviously, but a lot of these Colts content creators, we don't actually get a chance to meet them face to face a lot. And, this will be a great time to get a chance to do that. So I'm really hoping to get to see some more people there.
Yeah, I agree. That was something that was really cool as well that I guess I forgot to mention. I got to see guys like Jake Arthur, who's a really good guy. Got to see the guy from Locked On Colts. Got to talk to him for a little bit. Got to see like guys like Kevin Bowen, Zach Kiefer, Stephen Holder, George Bremer. Like, the list goes on. But my point is, it's super cool to connect with other guys, whether they're in the local media or whether they're also just content creators. It's definitely a big, big thing. And then, a guy that we've had on, Daniel Bragg, he was with Colts Brew, if you remember them, years ago. So that was the first time and the only time I've ever met him in person. So that was kind of cool to see him and get to meet him and Aaron, who was also a part of that. So yeah, man, obviously being with the players is huge. But also just being with some of the, your counterparts a little bit. It's always a lot of fun.
Yeah, totally. I can't wait for that experience. I would like to see Pat McAfee on your podcast. Yeah, we would too.
So would we. That would be cool.
You believe me, you're not the first person to ask that, and we've tried several times, and believe me, I'll probably have to send does Pat McAfee have like a business email or something? Because I feel like I should send him a message.
He probably does somewhere. I don't know what it is, but
the most official way to do it, right? I mean, instead of tagging him a million times on Twitter like we have before.
Yeah. Right. Very true. Yeah. I saw somebody who asked about training camp cost. It's completely free. So you just have to purchase tickets, but they're free, which is great.
Yeah, I was going to say, Niski Cap
really
said
cool
that.
Thing.
As far as I know, training camp is free. You just need to reserve a spot.
Yeah,
so.
It's a super cool opportunity. You never get that. A lot of teams don't even offer that, which I think what makes the Colts very unique in that way, where they give the fans more of an experience. Now, I've been pretty vocal at certain points, and I'm sure you have too, Derek. I don't feel like the Colts social media honestly interacts with very many fans compared to the Panthers or some of those teams.
Yeah.
But also I can't complain because they offer that training camp, and that's a really awesome thing that the Colts are able to do. So yeah, it's a pretty sweet thing. Pretty sweet deal.
Yeah, definitely. Have you guys ever thought of covering the Indy Fuel or the Indianapolis Indians on your channel, or maybe a separate channel? Yeah, we kind of talked about, I think Cody brought up something on he posted it the other day asking some people about us covering the Pacers on this channel. And, we'll have to think about that more and more, but, it just depends on, but we'll just have to see what happens. It's a big thing if we were to decide to, go with Pacers content on here also, because, it's a big step. You'd have to commit to it. We obviously don't want to not commit to it if we decide we end up wanting to do it. So
yeah, I know. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh,
Titans fan up in here.
Yeah, man. I'm just so glad we had it, because I was literally just thinking about this 2 days ago. I was thinking about it Sunday. I was like, man, why is it taking so long for Indianapolis to report this news that we were going to have 100% capacity at these things? I was waiting for this news. I was like, man, why is it taking so long?
Right.
Because everybody else is saying, yeah, that's great. I mean, in some states like New York and California, who, have some of the strictest rules in the country when it comes to this COVID stuff, yet they were one of the first ones to say, yeah, let's do it. Like, I still don't understand. I just didn't understand why it took so long, but I mean, thank goodness that we actually, had it happen though.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's all for dramatic effect. I don't know. That's
I don't know. I don't know, but I mean, the social media has been blowing up though, knowing that happened, because now all 32 teams. I guess Jim Irsay wanted to help us be the best for last, right?
I guess so.
Best stadium for last.
Yeah, but it's good because I think it makes you realize that, and Jim Irsay even tweeted it out. It makes you realize that they're really thinking about this, and they really care about fan safety and just safety in general. So I respect them for that.
Yeah, totally. What's up, guys? So ready for the battle this season between the Colts and my Titans? Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a fun time. I'm sure those Colts Titans games are gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait to stream it when we go to your guys' place, and then I can't wait to see us pull out the victory on that one. The dog pound Browns 17-0.
Hey,
you know what?
I'll say this: the Browns are a darn good football.
The Browns
team.
are really good, man. The Browns are really good. They're obviously not going to go undefeated, but I do not deny how good they could potentially be. I mean, this team's getting better and better.
They're very well-rounded, man.
They're played a lot like the Colts are. I just think they have a few guys in a few different positions that are just a little more talented than a few spots on their roster than us. I mean, they run the ball really well. I mean, good Lord, Chubb and Kareem Hunt are just insanely good. Yeah. They have amazing wide receivers. They have a great tight end. They have a really good offensive line. They got a really good defensive line. Their secondary is full of young guys, and one guy in Denzel Ward who's a stud. Yes. I mean, they got a lot going for them, and they got that Jeremiah Owosu guy from Notre Dame added to their linebacker core. I mean, their team's stacked, dude.
They are very good. Yeah.
And I mean, Kevin Stefanski is their head coach. I mean, he's done a really good job in the 1 year that he had. I mean, I can't wait to see what they actually do now that they have a full off season to do things the way they want to. So
there's only a few teams that I would say, like, in terms of all well-roundedness and talent, would say match the Colts, or you're even better than the Colts. And I would say the Browns are right there. Absolutely.
Colts will shock the NFL this year. Hey, that's what we're hoping for, Jashawn. That's what we're hoping for. San Francisco Week 7 first Colts game. Oh, wow. That's really cool.
That'll be a good one. Yeah.
That'd be a good one. Yeah. Sunday Night Football against San Francisco. Yeah, that's a good game. That's going to be a good one. Man. Well, I don't know how much more we got on this. I mean, basically just breaking news for everyone that the Colts are going to be 100% capacity this year, both in training camp and at Lucas Oil Stadium for all regular season games this upcoming season. So that's it, guys. All NFL teams have been granted access to have 100% capacity for fans all across the country. So it's going to feel like an NFL season next year, Cody. And it's so good. I have a smile from ear to ear, bro.
Yes, and it's nice because we actually have confidence our team's going to do well too. That's that helps, Right,
yeah, that definitely helps. Oh man.
All righty. Well, I think that'll do it, Derek, for this episode.
Yep, I think that's going to do it here.
All right. Thanks, guys, so much for tuning in. As always fun to interact with you guys a little bit. Talk about some news for the Colts. Hasn't been a lot of it, so it's good that we can kind of touch on it a little bit. Thanks, guys, so much for tuning in. And as always,